They've given us some government buildings to go to. The African American Museum, which is a couple blocks that way.
I said, hold up, wait a minute.
Available shelter locations include the Department of Commerce, Department of Education, Agriculture, IRS, Thomas Jefferson, the African American Museum. Hey, close the doors. I said close them doors.
I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors.
Shout out to all the subscribers and the members here on the channel. Don't forget to like the video. My name is Reese Waters, and this is Street Politics. Now, I'd like to first start out by wishing you... Hey! Who's still shooting off fireworks?
Bag up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Oh, Lord, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. What you doing, Terry? Terry, what you doing?
See, y'all think y'all slick, posting Terry every single Independence Day. Hey, y'all know my man got a parade through the city, huh? How about that? Speaking of which, Trump, that parade looked better than anything that you pulled off up till this point. How everything looking for the... Say what now? The stage is falling apart at the rehearsal for Freedom 250. Hey, make sure everybody look up. Just make sure you have a lot going on in the air that people won't see the stage falling apart. Did they get footage of that? They got footage? They put it on the internet? Now they're gonna drag you. They definitely gonna drag you. The best representation you'll ever see of the fall of America. Hey, that's not true. I think the best representation you'll see would be people dumping a whole box of fireworks on a campfire at once. That would be a representation. While other people, let's call them the Reese Waters of the world, gotta make do with no fireworks whatsoever. Hey, let he who has not made firework noises with their mouth cast the first stone. It won't be me. It won't be me. Lord knows, me and my cousins down in South Carolina used to have to pass around one sparkler. That's how bad it was. And so you got the people dumping the whole box on the campfire at once. Then you got the people having to make noises with their mouth. And then you have the MAGAs that still ain't figured it out yet. They still don't know which way is up. And meanwhile, Trump, you got trauma in the air and on stage. It's looking bad, man. What'd you say? It's a storm brewing. Oh, that ain't nothing. They just booing Stephen Miller. That's all that is.
All of civilization can be fundamentally divided into two groups of people: builders and destroyers. Between the people who do the work to build, sustain, and nurture civilization, the people who serve, who sacrifice, who give, who care for others, who protect others, who defend others, and those who only destroy.
Well, he definitely deserved that. My only regret is that his wife wasn't there. Huh? Oh, they got a real storm brewing?
For your safety, please back away from the stage. Hey, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, please back away from the stage.
I need everyone back up, please. I need everyone back behind that tent.
People are being told to leave the National Mall. This is an absolute disaster for Donald Trump. Mother Nature is pissed.
I'm in DC right now. Literally everyone is running for shelter because there is a lightning storm happening. Sounds like it's about to rain on Donald Trump's parade.
If you're going out on the Jefferson side, push to the Jefferson side of the mall. If you're going to the Madison side, push to the Madison side of the mall.
They out here flipping tables? Man, they're a little late for Thanksgiving. Normally I like to see tables get flipped, but not like this. Sure enough, they got an official announcement from Salute to America calling for immediate evacuation. Well, MAGAs, after all y'all had seen up to this point, y'all decided to drag y'all behinds down here to DC. Y'all asked for it.
I'm on the National Mall for President Trump's Salute to America for America 250. I was so excited to get a ticket. Everything was going great. And then this huge storm's coming in, and they told everybody to evacuate. But nobody knew what that meant, because we're like, how do you evacuate a mall? And so nobody really did it. We all kind of just hung out, and it's not raining yet, so nobody really understood what was going on. And then a bunch of really psycho people, my fellow citizens, started running to the seats.
I ain't see nothing. I ain't see nothing.
Crazy, as if they're running away from something, which was my first instinct about the whole situation. I'm eating potato chips that are somebody left half empty because I'm that hungry.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
So, when that happened, it really freaked out the Secret Service, and they're behind me, so I'm gonna keep walking. I'm told by a law enforcement official that they were going to start gassing people because people got trampled.
I'm sorry, ma'am, did you say gassing people? You said they gassing people? We told y'all about that. We told y'all about it. And what y'all say, just comply. Isn't that what y'all said? Lay it on down.
It looked like it was going to happen, and it did happen. And anyway, so then they got really forceful about the evacuation situation, and we're really yelling at people to get out of here.
I don't even know what to tell you. Yeah. That sounds about right.
So I'm getting out of here because they're mad, and I really don't know what to do, because they've given us some government buildings to go to, the African American Museum, which is a couple blocks that way, or the Reagan building, which is a couple blocks that way. I know, I'm on my way out. Yep, okay, so I gotta actually just get out of the perimeter right now, and
as long as you're behind the fence, you should be fine. Okay?
Behind the fence, I'll keep going. Thank you.
It's a chaotic scene on the National Mall. Several hundred people have refused to leave despite an order to evacuate because of severe inclement weather that is approaching. Some are even arguing with Secret Service agents. At one point, a crowd of people began running back towards the stage. An officer is sternly repeating the order over a bullhorn, and the crowd is booing. Many have begun chanting USA, USA. A federal law enforcement officer is trying to assure people that the event has not been canceled. Many are not convinced. One man walking by blamed the situation on, quote, liberals in the weather service, adding, I think this is baloney.
Come on now, dawg.
Come on, man.
Nah. Because if you still on board at this point, you are fully indoctrinated with right-wing propaganda. Wouldn't be no liberals in the weather service at this point. Y'all making stuff up.
A few moments later.
I'm telling y'all that someone with an extreme case of TDS geoengineered this weather in DC. Same way they geoengineered Trump's inauguration to be one of the coldest in U.S. history. People with TDS hate Trump more than they love America.
Listen, come here. Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. Look at your dumb ass say it.
I got a question. What was going on election day? Yeah, in 2024, when we had the presidency, was the geoengineering machine? It was down. It was kind of like the McDonald's shake machine. It just be on the fritz. You never can tell. By the way, did you say something about the African American History Museum?
Flashback.
They've given us some government buildings to go to. The African American Museum, which is a couple blocks that way, or the Reagan building, which is a couple blocks that way.
I said, hold up, wait a minute.
Available shelter locations include the Department of Commerce, Department of Education, Agriculture, IRS, Thomas Jefferson, National Museum of American History, the African American Museum. Hey, close the doors. I said close them doors.
I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors.
By the way, you can bet your life this is the first and last time the administration directs people to the African American Museum. That's why they be sounding so crazy whenever they talk about anything historical. That's exactly right. That's why it was so ashy every time we saw the footage of the 12 people milling around it. That's why they look so ashy and unseasoned. MAGAs had to seek refuge in the National Museum of African American History and Culture. There's a message there. Not as clear as the message they gon' get. If they gotta be in there, lock the doors and play nothing but Malcolm X speeches. That's it. That's it right there. That's what now that's the way to prepare for whatever nonsense you about to get tonight. I'm on board with that. Oh no, they gonna be mad. But they need to hear it. MAGA is mad, but what do they expect? Dear leader fired the pros and handed the event to cronies. He does not give a S about your suffering. Ah, yes, that's right, MAGA, because y'all wanted to own the libs so bad that y'all wouldn't listen when we talk about how unqualified some of the people your dear leader put in charge. Now you need them to, be good at their jobs. Oops.
Check it out.
Spent an hour and a half in line that barely moved. We left, extremely disappointed. Logistics were terrible. The fare was one of the main things I wanted to do while here. Instead, I and many others just stood in a line. Terrible. Aww. You rotten MFs. My family and I have been in line for 2 hours. This is absolutely unacceptable. Aww. If you cared about safety, you'd exhibit better event planning and execution. Much of what I've observed was entirely predictable. I presume you have little better than interns running your comms and contingency planning. Yesterday was disgraceful with basic heat safety measures completely overlooked. Who made the call to lock people out of the state fair yesterday, removing access to water and cooling centers, leaving them in the sun sitting for hours in a line without water, or anyone checking for heat distress? Now, wait a minute, MAGA. When those same comms people are out here posting racist memes and dropping anything they possibly can to motivate the worst among you, then it's fine. Then interns is totally fine. But now you need them to actually communicate a message. Now you need them to be good at your job. That's how that goes. Hey, you know what? If you need something to cool you out in the sun, take that Own the Libs out your bag. Take that Own the Libs out your bag and just squeeze it on you. They give you a little bit of relief. It certainly will. Hey, that own the libs will bring your body temperature right down. It certainly will. Oh man, hey, Trump, I don't know what you're gonna do because you got a whole mess down there and you got a bunch of people milling around mad. So you're gonna need to fill this mall up real quick or this speech is just gonna look a whole mess. You brought who down there now? Members of the group Patriot Front ride the metro as a commuter looks on during the 250th anniversary of U.S. independence.
That lady looks like Mom. That lady looks just like Mom. Oh yeah. You're doing good, bud. You're doing good. We got plenty of stuff.
How many viewers we got?
We're up to 460 now.
Let's go.
It's incredible.
What's up, YouTube? You guys having fun? Happy 250, guys.
Happy 250. I know it's hard to see the screen. Can we get ones in the chat? If audio, video, all that's good, can we get ones? Is everybody doing okay? If we got 460 people in here, then we
can we get ones in the chat for a total Aryan mockery?
Ones in the chat for total Aryan mockery, total Aryan victory, total Aryan Anglo.
She is all of us right now. Whatever this emotion is, it's the perfect one for today. Salute to that sister. She's channeling Louisa Jenkins. May she be safe. I knew I had seen that look before. I knew I had seen that look before. Shout out to her. And I couldn't be more pleased that it was us right here in the nation's capital. That's how we do. That's how we do in DC. By the way, send that footage to, because I made a video a couple days ago where they were trying to admonish the libs for not participating in Trump's great stroke fest. This how we celebrate in America. This how we celebrate in America. Yeah, go ahead and send that. Because it wasn't enough that we had the whole Confederate flag down on the mall. Now we got Confederate people. I call fake. Looks more like Antifa in costume. No one should be allowed to cover their faces. From Laura Ingram. Who want to tell her? Because Antifa is 100% white males in khakis. And they hate fascism so much they hide their faces while they're fighting for it in public. You know what I mean? Hey, Laura, you're not talking to your audience. I know your audience don't hold you accountable for nothing you said before 5 seconds ago, but y'all talk about who Antifa is, and now you got a bunch of white males. So what you want to do with that, huh? Oh, wait, and there's this too. OMG, she's so dumb. His name is Thomas Rousseau. Oh, yeah, there's that part. The racists don't like when you take their racist credit away. You know, they like, I want full credit for my racism. You don't, hey, this ain't the Jaylen Brown trade. I'm not getting 20 cents on the dollar for my racism. Give me I want my full racism. They want their credit. Give it to them, Laura Ingram.
People always ask me why I go so hard against Republicans, and this is why. This is a black resident on a commuter bus this morning, surrounded by white supremacists, on America's 250th birthday. And not surprisingly, not a peep out of any Republicans online about this at all. So next time, before you ask me why I'm going after Matt Nuclear from the Daily Wire, why I'm going after Ben Shapiro, why I'm going after Turning Point USA, Charlie Kirk, all of these people, I want you to remember that image. And I want you to remember the silence of all of the Republicans that said nothing about that, but wanted to say something to every single Democrat that had something to say about Charlie Kirk after he died. And to be honest, I don't even think I'm aggressive enough towards Republicans. I'm just responding with the same energy that they have towards us. You will never hear Republicans say anything about an image like this. They didn't say anything after Charlottesville either. Why is that? It's because this is the country that they want to see. This is what they truly want to see. If they didn't, they would be speaking up. When they went to go cast their vote for Donald Trump, this was the hope that they would see on the 250th anniversary of America. Any Democrat that wants to say that we're being too aggressive or that we should tone it down and everybody should be nice, fuck those Democrats. If you care about this country, you're going to fight for it. So happy 4th of July, and remember to follow me to unfuck America.
Now, ma'am, I appreciate your allyship. Shout out to you for going hard in the paint. You said everything need to be said, but no, she good. She channeling Louisa Jenkins. No, we good on that. Not to mention the fact that we done commandeered the whole White and Proud Facebook group. Oh no, we having a whole roast on the White and Proud Facebook group. Don't worry, we got a whole video about that coming up. And one more thing about the Patriot Front. What happened here? Huh? What y'all got going on? Huh? What y'all got going? Now that's how you know exactly who it is. That's how, cause we ain't no way we walk around in public like that.
Swamp ass. Y'all go ahead and grab your tea and have a seat. And they can't even go in the reflecting pool to cool off. So the Patriot Front that rolled up in Washington, it's about 400 of them. They rode the train. Y'all, these folks is looking at them like they crazy as hell. Y'all, they out there in them thick ass khakis and them long ass shirts with the mask over their face, sunglasses and hats. I know they hot as hell. At 11 o'clock this morning, it was 98 degrees in Washington, and it felt like 106 degrees. It's an extreme heat warning, and they out there dressed to the nines talking about reclaiming America. What's going to happen is they're going to be out there reclaiming a heat stroke. Frumpy Dump's Great American Fair was shut down again yesterday, told them people to proceed to the next exit because of the extreme heat. Baby, y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves. I thought y'all was going to be draining the swamp, not bringing the swamp ass. Y'all declared it. What a disgrace. I don't know about y'all, and I really tried hard to find this video, but every time I think about the Patriot Front, I think about that training video that was leaked a few years ago that showed how they frisk each other. And y'all, I swear, the music in the background was bow chicka wow wow.
Racist morons flying Confederate flags on the 4th of July when they just told us in America we don't fly foreign flags, but the racist traitor foreign flag is perfectly fine. Now that is a wonderful bit of hypocrisy, but my favorite, specifically as it relates to the Confederacy and the Yahtzees. Real American patriots do not wave the Yahtzee or Confederate flags. We had 2 wars about this. You're 0-2. So let me get this straight. Not only do you want to introduce on the day of our 250th anniversary celebrating America, not only do you want to introduce a hate group, you also want to hearken back to a secession that went to war with the country. That's what you want to do on July 4th. And y'all didn't say a word. Y'all not going to beat these allegations. Not like this. Now, you can't have it both ways. You can't have it, oh, these liberals, they hate America. Huh? You can't, hey, pick your racism. Pick your racism. You want to be out front or you want to be covert? Cause the out front is killing the covert right now. Killing it.
I think that.
That's about how things were looking, Trump. That's about how things were looking. But we can do you one better. 1976 verse 2026. Look what he's done to our country. That looks about right. That looks about right. Well, this should be interesting. With the makeup of the group and whatnot, celebrating America after they've been out baking in the sun, running away from your authorities and rolling the dice on lightning because of your need for appearances. For everyone standing in the mass of people trying to get into the National Mall, this is the single door everyone is being sent through. A single door.
Nothing bad can happen. It can only good happen.
Well, you know what they say. When one door opens, Trump is going to sell the secret to how they got it open to a foreign government in exchange for crypto. That literally is what they say. Hey, Trump. Good luck saving this player.
Tonight we come together for one of the most joyous and glorious milestones of all time, and you know what that is, 250.
I'm sorry, come again.
And next to it, we also have the flag that was given to that immortal, just a fantastic.
No, that ain't it. That ain't it.
Few heroes remind us of these truths more than William Carney, who escaped slavery to become a Union soldier in the Civil War, which was a very big deal at the time.
Yes, it was a big deal. And apparently, according to your audience, they wanted to be a big deal again, but just with a completely different ending. That's what y'all been going for this entire time. Well, at least they kept the shots tight. Hey, y'all not supposed to show back there. Yeah. Y'all got the crowd receding like my hairline. Hey, where did Patriot Front go? Why they not in their seats? What they doing over at the FBI? Hey, just get off stage, player. Just get off. Hey, just put the fireworks on. Just put the fireworks on. Hope everybody forget about all of this. Hey, Trump, I know you ain't sleep. Wait a minute. You did all this and you sleep? Oh, we coming back. Yeah, we definitely coming back. Y'all got a whole nother week of the Great America. You really thought people was coming back? Y'all got a whole nother week? You know I'm gonna have to do another video, right? You know I'm gonna have to, if you got a whole nother week of this, oh, we gonna drag it. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. And I wanna give a special shout out to the longtime mods that we've had here on the channel, Deshauna, Kristen, and lovely Nola. They've done a fantastic job. And you know what? They could use some help. So if you are interested in moderating either the lives or our premieres or both, shoot me an email to admin@reesewaters.com and make sure you include your handle on YouTube, because I ain't gonna recognize you by your email. Ain't nobody, no, I'm not. That'd be like the people at my mama's church when I show up for Easter and Christmas. They don't, yeah, they used to me sitting here. They not used to the whole body with the, the legs and the hard bottoms and all that. They don't even recognize that. And I can't even tell you guys how much I appreciate all the positive feedback that I received from the last ending that we did all about Father's Day. And I especially appreciated hearing from all the fellas like this. I love your channel, representing you in Saginaw, Michigan. Is there something you can do about Draymond Green? Can you come get Draymond Green? Just for America. Can you do it for America? I appreciate the knowledge gain and the laughter, which helps to shine light to the challenging and gloomy times we are experiencing. Lord help us. Thank you for all you and your team do. Great work. Peace and blessings. From Tanya Harris. That wasn't from one of the fellas. Okay. All right, we must have to cycle to the next one. But I appreciate that, Tanya. I appreciate that. And representing Ghana, too. You were talking about Saginaw, Michigan, right? Or is there a Saginaw in Ghana? Either way, we love it. Here we go. Hey, Reese, it's your girl, Lynette here. Fellas, I thought y'all, well, what's going on? Go ahead, Lynette. Showing love and letting you know I'm extremely grateful for you and all you picked up off my back. I started watching right before the 24 elections, and I'd say you really helped me through the deepest, darkest parts of this past very, very long year and a few months. I'm so very grateful for you and your content. I became a member sometime in 2024. I also made my first merch purchase last month and love the quality of the gear. The hoodie I'm wearing ran a bit small, but as a girl, it fits very girly and I love it. My favorite color is purple, so I love more let 'em fight options. Who raised y'all face pick? Coming soon. Hashtag release the files. Now, Lynette. You are a woman after my own heart. I love that you got to release the files. That was one of the first ones that we made over there on the channel. And more let 'em fight options. Hey, well, don't threaten me with a good time. Don't threaten me with a good time. And by the way, in addition to let 'em fight, which by the way came from the content on the channel, or I guess you could say it came from the Trump administration and the Republicans. They kind of inspired Let 'em Fight. But in addition to that, we're working on Taste the Ancestors as well as They About to Drag You. And did somebody say racism is expensive? Yeah, we're gonna have to circle back around to that one as well. So make sure you stay tuned.
But wait, there's more.
But I absolutely love the pic, and it does look fantastic on you. Fellas, what we doing here? Huh? Oh, check the next one.
I said, hold up, wait a minute.
From Frank, vote like your life depends on it, cause it does. Thank you, Reese, for keeping us informed and laughing until my stomach hurts. Well, Frank, first of all, thank you for securing your vote. I very much appreciate that. And thank you for your note. That was very nice. We got to start with baby steps. And hey, Frank, we're going to work our way up to a selfie photo. Can we work our way up to that?
Do what you need to do today.
We got another one? From Mark, I took this by accident. I left my finger on the shutter button and I saw the mug was in the picture. Otherwise, I would have changed my aperture to get the mug fully in focus. I took this one on purpose. Now, Mark, I'm going to just pretend like I know what aperture means, since I work with cameras on a regular basis, and say I very much appreciate you. Sounds like you got some expertise we might be able to use on the channel because stuff be fuzzy all the time here. I see what y'all be talking about in the comments. I do see what y'all be talking about in the comments. Fellas, I can't be mad. We had 2 entries from the fellas. I appreciate that. Any of y'all trying to actually show that you real people? Like, is anybody? Well, hit me up. admin@reesewaters.com. Matter of fact, in the subject heading, just put merch perch men. Cause I'm gonna have enough women that's gonna send me emails with the merch perch. I'll just go with them if y'all don't do it. Well, come on. What'd you say, Mike? Shimon.